Okay, so hello everybody. Okay, so last week I mentioned that we were going to look into something that the caregiver, the care partner, can do with their loved one living with dementia. Now, I think this is important to not treat anybody as a child. Okay, and we know that sadly, as they may go down the journey of it, they may, or something else may get them before that, they may seem childlike. However, this is what we're going to do today. And I think it's important to get the person's agreement. Now, it's if you like, it's hypno sleep that we're going to be doing, because we're all hypnotists, and we can do this. We can teach the care partner to do it for their loved one when they're asleep. And they could be maybe asleep during the day sometimes, or it could be at nighttime, or it could be the first thing in the morning that the care partner will do this with them. Like I say, in my opinion, they're not children. So it's important that the person living with dementia is on board for this as well. They may not be at the beginning. However, I do know that actually, if the progression has got, worked further down the line, this helps. So it depends what stage we're coming in at. Okay, completely depends. But we also know that when we can get somebody in that alpha theta state, when somebody's in that change can happen. We know that. Now, just before somebody goes to sleep at night, they are probably, we know that, they're in that alpha theta state. Would you agree with me?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So this is something that we could say, and bearing in mind that, let me just get a pen and paper up here. Bearing in mind that, say somebody is doing this for their husband, or they're doing it for their wife. It could be a daughter or a son doing it for their mother or father. And it is difficult because it's, nobody wants to have to do this sort of thing. Okay. And it's just hard. So we have to get over that first. But again, we have to say this will help. Anything to help the person living with dementia not have fear and anxiety, in my opinion, because those are like just horrible. So if I get you both to close your eyes a moment and just imagine that this is what I am saying to you. Okay, so just say you're asleep, just about to go to sleep. Stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. Gary loves you. Carrie-Anne loves you. Claudia loves you. We all love you. You are lovable. Today is a happy day. Gary loves you. Carrie-Anne loves you. Claudia loves you. We all love you. You are lovable. Today is a happy day. Gary loves you. Carrie-Anne loves you. Claudia loves you. We all love you. You are lovable. Today is a happy day. Gary loves you. Carrie-Anne loves you. Claudia loves you. We all love you. You are lovable. Today is a happy day. Gary loves you. Carrie-Anne loves you. Claudia loves you. We all love you. You are lovable. Today is a happy day. Deeper sleep, deeper sleep. Happy dreams, waking up bright and happy. Gary loves you. Carrie-Anne loves you. Claudia loves you. We all love you. You are lovable. Waking up bright and happy. Every day, in every way. It gets better and better. You can come on back. Did you like that? What were your thoughts?
The real thoughts really on that one.
Well, I like it. I think that's great.
Okay.
I think it's really, really good. And you know what I think it will help, especially with that particular dialogue, it could be any, I guess, is that I think that it will help uplift the caregiver as well.
Yeah.
Because they're little, if they're not happy and, it's difficult. And, they're saying those more positive words. It just is uplifting.
Yeah. And it goes
It's
into
like with hypnosis. When I've got out of my office for so long, it's like, it's so nice to be back. It just kind of is uplifting because we're focusing on the positive things and what a person wants.
Yeah.
I think I like it.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
It's about teaching somebody to do that for them. Okay. So the statement is and you, of course, it's you getting them to say they're family members. So
Right.
it's so that's why I just chose us, our little family here. Okay. And it would be so you'd be saying just say, for instance, Gary, if you were doing this to your cat, okay, to your cats, you would say, I don't know what your cat knows you by, Gary, but you'd also say the other cat's name as well.
Yeah.
Gary loves you. And then to the other cat, you would say Gary and the other cat's name. Okay.
Yeah.
So Carrie Ann, if you were to do this, if you had done this for your mother, okay, you would have said, Carrie Ann loves you, and then you'd say your brother, because then you've got a brother. Yeah.
Two
And
brothers. I have two brothers.
Yeah, okay. So you'd say each of their names, okay? And we all love you. And any other members of the family, if her sister was alive, any important people, just say if your dad had still been alive, it's all the important people in your life.
Sure.
Then that's what you would do. Gary would have to put all your pub mates in there.
Say my cat won't love me tomorrow. She's got going to the vet tomorrow for a blood test. I've got to give her knockout stuff tonight and in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's bless her. So that's what we're saying. And then we all love you, which covers everybody then. And then you are lovable. Today is a happy day. Now, the wonderful thing is every day in every way it gets better and better. I mean, that's like Emile Cooley, isn't it? That's from that. Because it's whatever that it is for the person. Because none of us ever really know what it is. It gets better and better in every way. Okay, so I am going to, so if you write that down, each of you, and then, so I'll say it aloud: stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. I don't know if you write things or type things, Gary.
I memorize most of it.
Okay, and then it's the other person's names or whatever, or however. We all love you. You are lovable. Today is a happy day. You say that bit 5 times, and you have to say it in a different kind of way. And fortunately, none of us are Australians, so we're not going. We all love you. You are lovable, like in a question mark. Sorry to any Australians ever doing this. But it's just like we don't end the it's a statement, not a question mark. And we say that middle bit 5 times. That is the bit that you can add things to over a period of time. It could be adding things like remaining calm, it's okay, which is a very good common one to add. But just start with this first of all. So you can add that in like in, I don't know, 10 weeks time for somebody, because they'll, you know, what else, if there's an issue going on, they're feeling more agitated, they're more whatever, they're more angry, remaining calm. Okay, is a nice one then. Okay, and then the bit after that is deeper sleep. Deeper sleep. Happy dreams. Waking up bright and happy. And then it would be the people who love you. Like, you'd say Carrie Ann loves you. We all love you. You know, all the different people that will love you. We all love you. You are lovable. Waking up bright and happy. Every day, in every way, it gets better and better. Now, I think when we have the person say if they've just got a diagnosis, you wouldn't introduce this on the first, second, maybe the third or fourth session, and say, what would it be like? You know, I'll say it to both of you right now. What's it like to listen to this? What's it like? What's it like? If it's like a no, makes me, you know, then we wouldn't pursue it. If you have somebody who says, because there are some care partners who just will who it makes them feel weird. Okay, so we have to be really aware of that. And it's like makes them feel like the person is I don't know, something less than or whatever it is. I don't know. So some people would just love it. I heard recently that from Cheryl Ellman, she said that her friend had done this on her, I can't remember if it was a sister or her brother, and it was it worked. It was the only thing that it seemed to be the thing that just kept them, if you like, happy in their day to day. The continue, and you have to do it consistently. So it's not just once a week, it's every night. So they have to buy into it. So this is like, you know, you've got so the person living with dementia has gone to sleep for say 45 minutes. They're just in that alpha theta state, you know, can take that long as the thing goes down. Because, you know, we've all got sort of like waves. So, and then they would say it. And of course, the person doing it might have fallen asleep by then. So I'll have to do it. You know, is it in the way? They'll have to find their time.
For everybody, I think.
I know. They'll have to find their time. All right. They'll have to find their time. The person living with dementia might have then forgotten that they're going to be doing it anyway. We don't know. It depends on their dementia. You know, we've already spoken about this so many times. One person's dementia is not another person's, and sometimes they remember some things and not others. It's like, you know, so sometimes, you know, we just don't know. I think it's an extra thing that we can give to people. And I think it's really lovely. It's caring, it's heart-centered. And I think it can make people, as you've noticed, Carrie Ann, it might make people feel less guilt, or it might make them feel as though they're doing absolutely everything that they can. The idea is that when we go to bed, we can end up with lots of little crosses because there's the lack of self-worth, the fear, I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, I can't do this anymore, the XXXX on their heads. And I don't mean kisses, I mean crosses. Okay. And then if you layer this statement on, it's like pouring love, clear, pure, unconditional love on top.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes the person who's saying it, if they have got cross with them, then they can feel better, because they are then layering love, because they're saying you're lovable, we all love you, I love you, you know, because it's saying Carrie Ann loves you, you know, they would say, oh, it could be I love you, you know, but that person might not know who I is, you know, so they're saying their name. And every day in every way it gets better, you know, again, you have happy dreams, you know, so it's all pretty nice, isn't it? Okay, so it can work both ways, to help the, as you noticed, the care partner and the person living with dementia, because it's then layering the love, you know, the little bits of love on top of any of that inside the brain.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
I just think it's great. I don't know. And yeah, they'll start hearing, and the more you do it, the more they're gonna just automatically go there. And I think it's great.
Yeah, we're building a new brain
I do.
synapse.
And I think it's something that's as good for the caregiver as it is for the person that's being
Yeah,
treated. I really do.
I do. And then there's a way we can track it.
It's just like if it were a child, like we were talking, if it were a child.
Yeah, well, it stems from
then
child.
You know, you may have had a heated exchange with that child during the day, you know, as you might with a little 2-year-old, get real frustrated with them, put them in their room or tell them they're bad or whatever. And it is healing for you when you sit down and you do something like that, as it is for them.
Yeah.
I just think it is. I just think it's a really great thing.
Yeah, I do. And it does stem from SleepTalk for children. So, because I'm a SleepTalk practitioner, so it's so yeah. And Cheryl, I learned that from Cheryl. Beryl does it; she trains it as well. And both are trainers. I'm not a trainer; I'm a practitioner of it. But it's you know, we're just swapping it out. But actually, Dave Ellman did Hypno Sleep as well. Anyway, because he used to do that with Larry. So that's what I was talking about it with Cheryl. And so we're going to call this, if you like, Hypno Sleep for care partners and people living with dementia. So it's something that we can do, but this is something you would teach people to do, Gary. It's another intervention, you know. That's what people want. It's like, what can I do? Give me something to do, you know. They want help. They want, you know, that doesn't involve drugs, right? No, it's no drugs here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it just layers that on. Any thoughts on any of that, Gary?
No, I can't say there is.
Any negative or positive for that?
No, just I'm quite neutral with that. I mean, yeah, I don't know a lot about the SleepTalk stuff anyway. So, I mean, the only thing with me is that yes, you're building up new neural pathways theoretically with it by doing it over and over and over again. But then, depending on where they are in their dementia journey, it's the very shortest term neural pathway memory that goes first. You know, so people find they can remember long ago but can't remember what they did yesterday. So it might seem as though it's something new every night rather than building up neural pathways.
Yeah, but that's how the whole brain health coaching goes on, because it's consistent. That's why the consistency, and it will do it. But it's not necessarily because it's the feeling somebody then gets. It's they'll be able to sense there's somebody loving on them. They can sense, because of the energy that somebody is putting into them. Somebody for that moment is giving them 2 minutes of their focused attention with the intention of loving them. And that is what that person is getting. And I think, because we all know how energy works, we don't even know actually how energy works, it just works. Okay, that it's that give, because it's not what we say, it's the feeling we get. And that's why, as I say, it's about consistently doing it. So yeah, that's why once a week, it's like it's not going to work. Once a month, it's not going to work because there's no time. But every
Get in
night,
the ritual, I think, of that's bedtime. Like you say, with a child, we do the same thing. We might read a book, we might sing a song. It's just a ritual, and you get in the habit
yeah,
of doing that.
yeah, yeah. And it may be
Yeah.
that you're stroking, you could be havening it in, stroking their arm.
Sure.
And then during the day as well, Gary, this is what I'd invite people to do, is to actually have that same kind of speak. It gets better and better every day. Today is a happy day. You are lovable. Just smatter the bits of pieces in during the day. You are lovable. Now let's go get some dinner. You are lovable. Let's go to the toilet. It's like after they've been to the toilet, today is a happy day. They've got to get washed. It's the, instead of we've got to change the whole thing. And oh my goodness, believe me, I am not saying this is going to be easy for any caregiver. It's just, if they're coming to see us, then they know they want help. And what can I do? They're coming from.
And at the end of the day, they may feel like, oh my gosh, I'm done, go to bed, right? I mean, there's that part too.
There's that part too.
I don't know.
But I have had, there was that man, he was on here, first of all, one of our earlier calls, and he was so lovely to his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And he was calm, and he was patient, and he was loving, and he was everything. And he was better, he actually took her out of the care home. No, I'm doing it, because he could give her the time and the patience and the love.
Yeah.
And he did it all. It's heartbreaking. I know that he would have done this, and he would have done other things with the hypnosis as well, if he'd known. So there are people who will do it. So it's important that we can have it as an option.
Yeah.
To give to people, because then it's their choice. I can't make anybody do anything. They have, but you give it to them, and then it's what they want to, it's what they're going to choose to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So and I know you've got to go, Carrie Ann, so next week
I've got a few minutes here left.
Yeah, but we'll keep.
I enjoyed this.
Yeah. Okay.
I enjoy it very much, because
yeah,
I really think it's
well next week.
Very valuable.
Next week,
even I had remember talking to my husband saying, oh, you can say things in your sleep. And one morning he said, boy, you were snoring last night. I said, I was? He goes, yeah. And he said, I just told you, Carrie, stop snoring. And you did. I said, see?
Exactly.
I heard you, even though I didn't hear you. I heard you say that.
There you go.
Oh, it's just, kind of fun.
Yeah, I do. I just go, that's enough now.
What'd you say?
Yeah, that's enough now. You can stop it. That's enough now.
Right.
So, and sometimes I think he wakes himself up, but he doesn't snore all night. It's just that when he first goes to sleep, it's like sometimes I'm still reading my book, and I'm like thinking, I can't hear myself read.
Oh, well, fortunately, for the most part, either one of us snore. I mean, he has moments and times when he has, and I have too.
Yeah, it's so it's that kind of thing. So we know that does, and it does, you know, it does, it comes through. And no matter what, as you've said before, that even if the caregiver is doing it, even if the person living with dementia doesn't necessarily get a massive headway with it, the care partner is knowing they're doing everything they can, and they're feeling that love
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
that person, that intent.
And they're quiet and not resisting
Yeah.
when they're, as they're sleeping or whatever, there's not the resistance that they would have possibly during the day.
Yeah. And it's just it's give it a go, see what it feels like for the people, and you know, they've got to be consistent with it. They've got to keep doing it. And so yeah, I think it's great. And it's, you know, it's just, it's something you've got. But next week, because I know you've got to go, we'll go over the different types of how we can check that with you. I'll just do something else with Gary so that you don't miss that bit. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
It was great, Claudia. I enjoyed
All
that.
right. Cheers. All right. Bye, Carrie Ann.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So yes, so you put on the dementia site something really interesting. The Cadbury's
Yeah,
advert.
yeah. I thought that might be interesting. They've
Yeah.
got a thing at the moment in the UK with adverts. Everything's suddenly, because of the woke thing, everything's got to be all inclusive. So, you know, they seem to be getting people for skin care products that have got sort of problems with their skin or different colours skins and stuff, and disabled people, and you know, every advert seems to have a somebody who looks like a lesbian, somebody who has a beard, and an Indian or an Asian and a black person. You know, it's
And something with somebody with vitiligo. There you go. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it all seems to be like that. But yeah, I thought that was quite an interesting one.
Mm, mm. It's and good.
Mm,
You know, it's
yeah,
it's true, because actually that one was I was is important to highlight,
mm,
that I thought it was quite sweet. The, you know, because there he is saying about, oh, my daughter, but he doesn't recognize her, that
oh,
that's his
yeah,
daughter,
yeah,
and then he even gives away a secret that he doesn't like nuts.
yeah.
So that's quite funny. But it's oh, I thought it was very sweet. Hopefully they'll do more of that. It just means that it's highlighting it as a real thing, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think they're in sort of they're making contribution to the dementia charity or something as part of it.
Mm. Well, one person, you know, that every 3 seconds
Mm,
somebody is getting diagnosed with
mm,
dementia.
mm.
What is the for do you know the rate for cancer?
Not how many sort of per minute and whatever, but it's in their lifetime, it's 50%, 1 in 2.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one in 2 will get some sort of cancer. 1 in 7 women will get breast cancer. 1 in 8 guys will get prostate cancer. I think it's 1 in 15 no, 1 in 15 women and 1 in 13 men, I think, will get was it colon cancer or bowel cancer, and then it's about 15 and 13 or 18 and 16 for lung cancer. So
Right.
it's a huge percentage.
Mm, mm. Does that include skin?
No, no, that's a different one.
Yeah. So skin cancer is different.
Yeah. Well, it still comes under the sarcomas, but so it comes under the same category, bizarrely, as breast cancer and stuff like that.
Mm, wow. It's
It's one of the sarcomas, which is sort of like breast and skin and all that. That accounts for about 90% of cancers anyway.
right. Yeah. It's pretty, you know, it's up there, isn't it? Pretty scary stuff.
Yeah, but the interesting thing with it is, particularly for hypnotherapy, is the amount of people that seek complementary therapies when they're going through it. Um, Statistically, I've looked at some of the stuff from the States and the UK. Now, if we think that 1 in 2 people will actually experience it, so that's 50% of the population already. And in America and most of Europe, 40% of people going through the journey will seek out complementary therapies. So that's 20% of the population. So
Yeah.
in Australia, it's about 70% go for complementary therapies.
Right.
So 35% of the population. So it's a lot of people.
It is. It is. So it's and hopefully they'll start to think, oh, what else can we do to, can hypnosis help people living with dementia? Because it can, it's been scientifically proved that it can help lengthen the journey that they're on, that the first beginning stage bit of,
Yeah.
as opposed to traveling down, and just more the awareness of it
Yeah.
is so important. And just again, the support for the people living with the care partners, who are literally living with the person who's got dementia. It's hard, and it's just validating that. I think people do like to just have it acknowledged, instead of brushed aside, and just, because it's and yes, because no matter what, they haven't got any choice, they've got to get on with it. But can somebody just acknowledge that it sucks? This isn't how I'd imagined my life was going to be like, at whatever age, because there's more younger people getting it.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then so that's what we'll focus on next time, when Carrie-Anne's back with us, about how we can actually log that and see the different change. So because I think that would be really helpful. So let's talk a bit about any marketing for you, being in England, or anybody in America. Can you see how you could potentially add some of this onto a talk?
Yeah, I mean, my talks are fairly full already. I think it would have to be a different talk. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because, well, it's sometimes which one is gonna get you. Is it cancer, or is it dementia?
Yeah. It's another option.
Although
Typically my talks are aimed at hypnotherapists. So, okay, yeah, the dementia one, yes, I can bring that into it, but it's not sort of going to gain me business necessarily. Oh, it might gain me the odd dementia client, but obviously I'm trying to sell oncology training rather than dementia training.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah. It's so I wonder at any point, it will be interesting to see, as I say, for you, whether you get people living with with both, because that will start to happen, and then it'll be the race. Which one's going to get?
Yeah, although interestingly, no, I can't say that I'm aware that I've ever really had a client with both. Yeah, I think, well, certainly in the hospital, I think if people have got dementia, they probably don't send them to the hypnotherapist for cancer work, particularly.
No, they probably won't.
No.
No, because your time's precious, and there's only so many people you can see anyway.
Yeah.
So it's so no, and they'll probably might be in the memory care facility.
Yeah.
So it's and of course, if they might not even know they've got cancer.
Well, that's the other thing. Yeah.
Until it's just too late,
Yeah.
because you just don't always know. But I wonder what the statistics are for cancer, people who have had cancer going on to have dementia. But again, at the moment, you wouldn't know those.
No idea. I'm sure there might be some research out there, but
no. It's but it's just another add-on for you, because again, it's, you'll see whole families maybe who do you ever see the other people, the family, of the person living with cancer?
quite often, or well, not hugely often. Sometimes I see the carer or the partner, but not the rest of the family.
Yeah, because it's about, this is what else I can do.
Yeah, because the thing in the hospital is that because they make a contribution to the charity, we only see the patient or the carer of the patient, the husband, wife, son, daughter, or whatever. And as far as the rest of the family know, we don't tend to. And also, as far as children and that are concerned, they've got this funny idea at the hospital, whether it's an insurance thing or legal thing, but we're not allowed to see under 18s anyway.
Oh, for children, for cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but that is the rules.
It's just it'll just be, yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, they have to get a specialist counsellors. That's it. That's their only option.
Well, yeah, it's the the extra special person to look after them in case you maybe say something that is a suggestion.
Yeah, maybe.
So, because who knows, but and when you look at it like that, the safety aspect of it, it's probably right. So yeah, as I say, I was going to go more into depth with this. That I'll do that next time. So it's just talks. It's just letting know that people in your area, any again, just letting know that you can do it. You can help people, because it comes up in conversation. Oh, my so-and-so's just got, because you must talk in the pubs, but I know men don't tend to talk about their woes. It's more football results or music, things like that. You don't want to go, oh, my wife's just got a diagnosis of whatever. Nobody wants to talk about that at the pub, because men don't. They suck it up and do it silently. Women would. Tell everybody. So most women anyway. So it's just because of the support thing. But yeah, there's a lot of and I suppose, like you say, you might take the mick out of certain people there in your colleagues and stuff, or not colleagues, but just people in the pub, because they're just but I don't know how. Oh, I know you do pub games, don't you?
Yeah, occasionally we would do pub quiz. I go to a quiz a couple of times a month that we do.
Yeah, but you do a bit of the magic.
Not so much in the pub, yeah, but I have done it with the odd person. But,
yeah, I'm just wondering how you can sneak that in, or just let them know at any local homes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people start looking at homes in readiness even a couple of years before, and you can go in and say, I do this, because people they go, we've got a waiting list, you can't come here, and it's like, so, but if you've got your card there saying that there are some interventions that you can help with, as I say, even if it's just passing on that free guide that I've got, it just means that, oh, and then they see you're the oncology expert. Oh, then it means that, oh, so and so, I've got this. I know I got this from him, but he also does this. It's just, people keep cards like that.
Oh, they do, yeah. They do keep cards or leaflets. I mean, I get people say, "Oh, I got a card from such and such sort of 2-3 years ago," and and then they phone you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
They could have heard about me 2 or 3, yeah, taking that long to create the change. We'll be ready for it. So it's so yeah, and it's just another thing that you can do. Or they go, oh, I've heard of so and so, or somebody's just got this, so it's just being heard of. So make sure it is on your website. But I'll be getting some. Oh, I might do that because then I can give it to you instead of waiting to see you at the next one. Because I don't think I'm going to see you again until, oh yeah, in March,
March in
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I should bet that one. Yeah.
So but after Chicago, I won't see you until then.
Yeah, because I'm not coming over that way again. Well, I mean the conferences are finished then after that for pretty much for the year anyway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have
Apart
to get
from,
another
apart
certificate made up for
from,
Lighthouse Brain Health
yeah,
Associates.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
after Chicago, I think there's only a couple left, and that's Australia and London. They're
yeah,
both,
and I'm not going to either of
yeah,
those.
yeah, and then I think they're both the same weekend anyway.
Uh,
Um,
yeah,
and then after that, yeah, there's nothing much in December, January, February. I mean, January there's the one in Vegas, which is the was it
it's
the
online,
no,
ICBCH.
no, there's a performing one as well, isn't there, in Vegas?
Oh yeah. There's the performing hypnosis. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not going to
but
that.
not going to either of those. So yeah,
No.
so my next one after Chicago. Sorry, my next one after Chicago will be London, but my next one after that will be Copenhagen.
Yeah. So start to get this on your and I'll get a certificate made up.
Yeah, yeah,
Because it's just more the more, even if it's just like, oh, this is what I can do. I've got this I've done the
yeah.
hours. And it's it's just about going through that. And I'll make sure the things are all in the files, make sure that whatever I've done is in there. And you've got, a lot of that was at the beginning.
Yeah, I printed it out and got it. All the stuff we've had, I've printed out and got in a file here.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, you've done it already. So, yeah, an event, and I'll sort of like create something for this as well, so
Yeah.
that it's we've got that. Yeah, okay, all right. But I know you've got to go. So
Yeah, I got to prepare. I got
yeah,
my inventory thing tonight.
so
I've got
just
to,
a shorter one this week, but
yeah,
very
I've,
useful, I think.
yeah, I got one on pain tonight. Hypnotic pain control with yeah, in fact you know her anyway, Nicole Wackernagel from Switzerland.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
she's my
yes.
guest tonight.
Oh,
So
she's